means up to the standard, up to the level. What is your level? What is your standard? Okay, so you can make many sentences by using this up to the mark. Okay, like up to the mark we can say my clothes. We can say this sentence. We can use this sentence in the terms of our clothes, our look, our study, our behavior, our nature, in many ways. My clothes are up to the mark. Your clothes are, and also language. If I am speaking with English right now, then we can say my language is up to the mark. And if you are speaking good, then anyone can say that you are speaking up to the mark. Okay, so this is one of the important and most usable idioms. So please use it. Take a quick revision of all of idioms. First one was to turn the table. What is to turn the table? To reverse the situation, to change the whole scenario completely. Okay, suppose in your classroom or in your house there is complete silence. Okay, and suddenly you enters and you start dancing, then whole scenario is changed. Okay, you are getting my point? In a place where everyone is keep sitting on a silent mode, and suddenly you enters and you started crying or dancing or singing, then whole scenario will be changed. So that type of situation is called to turn the tables. You can say I am turning the table of this place. Okay, so to reverse the situation, to change the circumstance. Number 2, to turn a deaf ear to. To turn a deaf ear to means to remain indifferent. It means in simple language not to heed, not to listen the question of other people or the unnecessary things. Okay, remain indifferent to the rumors, to the unnecessary talkings. So turn a deaf ear to means I told you an example, and the example was I was requesting to my senior officer, but he turned a deaf ear to my request. It means he is not ready to listen my advice or listen my question. Okay, this is the meaning of turn a deaf ear to. Now take care. Take care is a friendly word. Take care is a very friendly word. Take care means to be careful, to take care of your study, take care of your health, take care of your wealth also. Okay, so take care means to be careful. And tall talk, boasting. Tall talk, to talk about unnecessary things, talk about rumors, talk about unimportant, impossible things. Example, if your friend or anyone say, I can become a millionaire in a second, or if anyone can say that I can break the moon, this is gossip. This is completely gossip, and this is called tall talk. Turncoat, opportunist. What is opportunist? A person who remains with you in your good time and say bye-bye when you will face your hard time. That type of person is called turncoat person or opportunist person. And the next is through and through. I know it through and through. Okay, very very easy. I learnt my essay through and through. Through and through means completely, wholly, solely, thoroughly, etc. etc. Okay, and the next is take the bull by the horns. It means face the situation with courage, face the situation with boldness. This is called take the bull by the horns. Suppose you are in a difficult situation, but you are there. You are not running from that situation. This is called to take the bull by the horns. And to take ill, feeling bad about the opinion of other people. Suppose here I am teaching, and if anyone says, sir, you are not a good teacher, then this is his advice. I don't care about it. Okay, so I am not taking ill about his advice. This is called to take ill, to feel bad. Every person has his advice, okay, and you have your own thoughts. So please stay with your thoughts, no matter what other people says. They have their own and you have your own. Ups and downs. Ups and downs. What is ups and downs? Fall and rise. Progress or failure. Success or failure. Positive or negative. You all are students and sometimes you get success, you become happy. And if you face negative things, then you become sad. So this is called ups and downs of a student life. Ups and downs of a real life. And the 10th one is up to the mark, up to the standard, up to the level. If you are speaking good, then you can say, I am up to the mark speaker. My handwriting is up to the mark. Okay? I think you are getting my points and getting my sentences. So these 10 idioms are very, very important. And please make sentences, and the more you use these sentences, these phrases, the more you will become fluent about this. Okay, now we will discuss more sentences. Okay, students. So students, let's see again, very, very important and most usable phrase in our English speaking. First one is utopian scheme. What is utopian scheme? Utopian scheme means impractical plans. Impractical plans. Impractical plans. Utopian scheme. We can say to make castles in the air. If you are dreaming that you will get success by night, then you are making a utopian scheme. Okay, utopian scheme means impractical plans. It means not real plans. Okay, you are dreaming about everything. Okay, and your dreams are not going to be real if you will not work about it. So if you are making palaces but in dreams, then you are making utopian schemes or impractical plans. It means simply you are imagining everything. You are imagining that you are a king. You are imagining that you are a topper boy. But in reality, there is nothing. Then we can say to express this type of situation that you are making or anyone is making utopian scheme or impractical plans. Number 2, wild goose chase. Wild goose chase means, this is a very important phrase, and wild goose chase means fruitless attempt. Fruitless attempt. Wild goose chase. Fruitless attempt. It means simply you are chasing a thing. You are running towards a thing, but after running that thing, what will you get? You don't know. Or you will get nothing. It is called fruitless attempt. Useless try. Okay, in simple word we can say useless try. You are not interested in anything and yet you are going again and again and again for that thing. It means you are doing wild goose chase. Okay, suppose you are not good in singing and by the force of any person you are doing again and again and again singing and you know that you can't sing, then definitely you are doing wild goose chase. In some simple word we can say wild goose chase means a attempt, a try, a work. By doing that you will get nothing. Okay, that is called wild goose chase. So never do that type of work, wild goose chase type of work. Okay, so let's see the other things and the other sentence is white elephant. White elephant. White elephant is very very important, student. White elephant means an object, a thing or an object very costly, so costly. Okay, an object which is costly, but valueless. White elephant, very costly things, so precious things, but the use of that thing is nothing. That is called white elephant. Okay, suppose you have a guitar, but you don't know how to play guitar. It means that guitar is a white elephant and white elephant for you. Okay, you have a trumpet, a singing instrument, trumpet, but you don't know how to blow trumpet. That it means that trumpet is white elephant for you. Okay, a very costly things, Suppose you have an elephant, big animal. I think biggest animal on the land animal. Okay, if we are not talking about the blue whale, then elephant is the biggest animal, biggest land animal. Okay, so if you have an elephant and you are not using that elephant, what is the use of elephant in your house? Nothing. But to maintain elephant is very costly. Okay, the food items of elephant are very costly. What is the use of that type of elephant? Nothing. So this is called a white elephant. A costly thing, very very precious thing, but useless. This is called white elephant. Now next, with one accord, meaning is unanimously. With one accord or unanimously. What is the meaning? The people of, we can say in easy words, the people of same mind. The people of same mind is called with one accord. Okay, it is very hard to find this type of situation in one place or in one house. Suppose you have in your house there are 5 members, 6 members, and they have their thoughts. If you say dad and mummy or your brother or your sister, I want this, then your sister will say this is not good for you, or your elder brother will say no, this is not good for you. Your younger brother say this is good. It means everyone has different opinions, different thoughts. But such a place with the people of same mind, it means suppose this is a situation that in your house there are 10 people and they all are agree to one point. This situation is called unanimously. It means without any fight, without any argument, they all are agree, they all are ready about that thing. It is called with one accord. Unanimously, the people of same mind. The people of same mind, or the people or every people agree to one point. This is called unanimously or called with one accord. Next is with open arms. With open arms, meaning is a very warm welcome. A very warm welcome. Very warm welcome. This is the meaning of with open arms. With open arms means a very warm welcome. Okay, suppose you are going to your house and your mother is waiting for you with your favorite dishes, and as you enter